Let's go ahead and take a detailed look at our application review process so you know what to expect on your end as an applicant, and so you have a general idea of what is happening on our end centrally as we review our applications and move through our process each semester. So again, we run through this timeline 3 times a year for each of our application cycles. So for students who are applying for spring, summer, or fall admission, there are 3 key dates that kind of dictate our timeline every semester. You see those listed here. That is the application deadline, November 1st, March 1st, July 1st, respectively. The semester grading deadline, that's determined by the university, and then the day that classes begin for the next semester. So let's go ahead and talk through everything that happens before, during, and after those dates. So the way that this process is initiated is when a student applies to one of our majors online. When we receive that application within 2 weeks, we automatically send the student an email that we call kind of our general confirmation email. It says, hey, we received your application. We're so excited you're applying to one of our majors. Here's when you'll hear from us again, and here's when you can expect a decision. From there, we're just going to hold on to your application until we get to that application deadline. Once the application deadline hits, we do what's called an applicant eligibility check, basically running through and making sure that you are on track to meet the requirements. You're enrolled in the minimum required courses, the credit hours, whatever's required based on your applicant type, that you are, like I said, on track to meet those by the time grades come out. If you're not, we'll let you know, hey, you still need to take this class, complete this many credit hours, and then reapply. If you are, what you'll receive from us is a detailed confirmation email. So this email is going to include information like your application rankings, any relevant math or science credit that you have from outside of the university, AP, transfer credit, and anything else we need to know about your application. And then you're also going to receive in that email instructions to submit our CEAS applicant scan, where we are asking you to confirm, yes, everything in that confirmation email is correct, and to give us some supplemental information that we will use to review your application. From there, we are just waiting for grades to come out. Once they do, kind of kicks our process into hyperdrive. Normally, we're going to try to review applications within 2 days. In normal semesters, we're pretty good about hitting that deadline, but there are a lot of factors that can influence how quickly we get decisions to students. Most notably, things like pass opt-in deadlines. If you have the option to switch your grades to a P in your college, that could really delay our decision past that typical 2-day timeline. So what's happening on the back end after grades come out? The first thing we do is we pre-screen everybody. So recheck your eligibility. Did you pass those classes? Are you meeting the credit hours now that grades have been posted? We pull your GPA information, we calculate your math science GPA, and then kind of run through and just make note of whether or not you meet the criteria for the majors that you apply to. Once we kind of run through, see where everybody is at, we hand things off to the departments, and from there, departments make final decisions based on every single application. Once we hear from the departments, that is our cue to send you an email. So you'll receive an email from us either saying congratulations or unfortunately we're unable to offer you admission at this time. If you are accepted to our college at that point, you will also have instructions to confirm your acceptance. This is really, really important. It's how you tell the university, yes, I want to accept the position I've been offered in my new major. So keep an eye out for that, and for another email that's coming around that same time. This one will be from your new CAS advisor, and this is going to include what we call a transition schedule. So they're going to introduce themselves, say, oh my gosh, I'm so happy you're here, and then they're going to say, I reviewed your schedule. Here are the changes we need to make, if any, and here are the permissions or other things you need to keep in mind that I have put in place based on my review of your academic record. So you're going to work with your advisor, get your schedule all set up before classes begin. On the back end, what we're trying to do is make sure all of kind of the business is in order. So we're going to update your major in Catalyst so the university knows. From there, we're going to make sure you're assigned to your new advisor, which will allow you to schedule with your new advisor in Starfish. After classes begin, once kind of the dust settles, you are going to have an advising registration block added to your Catalyst account. This is really just to encourage you to reach out and meet with your new advisor, make a connection, and map out your plan to graduation in the College of Engineering and Applied Science. So that's it. That's the full timeline. If at any point you're not getting the communication that you expect, you should be reaching out to our central advising account, CEAS Advise without E, CEAS ADVIS at uc.edu, to check in, make sure we have your application on file, everything is in order and moving along as expected. Take care.